All right, everybody. We got another reaction. We got a reaction to a brand new, I think it's a brand new channel. It's called The Craps Coach. He's only got 490 subscribers. Maybe y'all need to give him some love. I've never seen him before. Came up on my feed. I did a little searching around on some things in craps, and I was like, well, that's a big old pile of dice. Let's see what this guy's got to say. Let's see if he gets the finger tonight. We'll see. I don't know whether he will or not. Don't have a clue. We're going to find out. Let's drop down here. Let's enlarge him. Let's see what he's got to say. I've never seen his channel before, so let's see what's happening with the person called the Dice Coach.
Hello again, this is the Craps Coach. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining in today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest videos and updates. And be sure to leave a comment. We love hearing from you and answering your questions. Okay, today is a video, essentially a live session where we're going to have one player play the 5 count and one player play essentially the inside numbers. So each has a bankroll of $220. See, right now I've placed this player's bets out, just betting the inside, and we're going to start out with the come out roll. We're going to play about 6 hands and kind of see how the 5 count actually saves you money against random rollers. So let's go ahead and begin. I'll throw the dice randomly. They'll probably go into the center. They'll be off camera. I'll bring them all back. And we're going to kind of keep a running total of how many points are made or not made, how many rolls we got, what the count is. So to
Anybody knows me knows I don't like the 5 count. He's got, looks like 22 inside. That's a good example. Not necessarily reality, but it's be a good example. Hell, I can't even remember how to play a $5 table. It's been so long.
Reinforce, if you've watched the 2 previous videos on the 5 count, the methodology of it and the betting, we're going to use, as far as this player goes, betting the 5 count, they're going to use the come bets, getting up on 2 or 3 come numbers. So, all right, let's begin and let's see how this plays out. All right, coming out, first roll. All right, we have an 11. So the count is still 0. Coming out, still. All right, 5. So the point is now 5. These are now working, and the count is 1. So let's go third roll. Count is 1. Oh, I already have a 7 out. So in this case, the shooter only threw 3 times, did not win, and all of this is lost by this player here who is playing the inside. So I'm just going to set it up again, save a little time. These are off, is not working, and that's 1 hand, so 1 loss. All right, coming out.
In the future, Dice Coach or Craps Coach, just take it out of the rack. Saves a lot more time.
9. All right, the point is 9, and the count is 1 now. All right, here we go. Second roll.
Oh, he's rolling them across
5.
the table.
5. So it's paid 7, and the count is 2. All right, third roll. shooter made his point. He's paid 7 on his
Whoop,
place
whoop.
bet. The count is 3. And we go back and coming out, and these are off. So the count is 3. Here comes the 4th roll. 4. So
Guy over there on the right, he ain't made a bet yet. He ain't lost a bet yet. But a lot of rolls in before 5 counts.
point is 4. These are working. The count is 4. Now, in order to go from a count of 4 to 5, we need to see a box number. Okay, here comes the 5th roll. And wow, that's the worst you could do. 0.7 out. So this individual loses all of this.
22 out of the rack, make it a lot faster.
Now, 2 points not made and 1 point made. And this individual has to reset his bets again. And these are obviously off, so didn't even get to a count of 5 on that one. Okay, here we go again. Coming out. All right, 6. So the point now is 6, and the count is 1. Okay, so these are now.
This guy has a lot of personality, kind of like me.
Okay. All right, second roll. 8. So I win 7. Count is 2. Third roll. Remember, rolls 2, 3, and 4 are counts 2, 3, and 4, regardless of the outcomes. Yo 11. Roll 3. All right, roll 4. This would be a count of 4. 8. Okay. Win 7. And the count is 4. Now, in order to go with count 4, 5, and for this individual here to start betting, we need to see a box number. Here we go. 5th roll. 8 again. Okay. So now we made the count of 5. And now.
All right, so I've got no idea what's about to happen. Never seen any of this before. This is why I don't like the 5 count. Now, he's going to place a combat because he's expecting a 7. If he doesn't get to 7, then that combat's going to travel. I think he's going to place a combat. I don't know yet. I stopped the video right there. But assuming he does place a combat, then it's got to hit twice, and you're already getting to right there at that edge of the probability on this, right? That's why I don't like the 5 count.
This one is going to do his first bet, which is a
combat.
All right. 6th roll. 10. Okay. 10.
That's a tough number to travel to.
Again,
Oh, he's going to take odds.
Bet on the comeback. Go ahead and watch the video. They talked about how to bet while doing the 5 count. Okay, so here comes the 7th roll.
I guess I jumped into the middle of a series.
Okay, 6.
That's the point.
And he made the point. Comes move to 6.
So all for you ladies and gentlemen out there that don't know, the flat bet on the cum part that traveled, that's always working now. That's another gotcha moment on playing cum bets all the time, in that cum bet's working. So if he throws a 7 now, he loses $10. The odds would come back to the rack. Let's see what happens.
Player wins another 7. These will be off. Go ahead and take full odds on this.
Looks like 1 times odds to me.
So now here
could be
coming
2.
Out, this is actually the 8th roll, and we've also made 2 points, and we lost 2 points. All right, here comes the 8th roll. And you could do a come bet on this one, or a pass line bet, because we're going to get out on 3 numbers as far as doing our come. So in this case, pass line bet makes no sense, or makes more sense because you don't do a come bet.
And for you hedge players, if he throws a come out 7, the pass line will win, and that will give him one of his nickels back off those flat bets.
All right, let's see. Here we go. 8th roll. Okay, 4. Point is 4. So, and we'll take odds. Now, so for the person betting and utilizing the 5 count, that's all they do. So they're on 3 numbers, and now they just let it play out as it's going to. Okay, here we go. 8th roll, 9th roll. 8. Okay, so it's another $7 for the person playing the inside.
Go to 12. Go to 12.
Okay, 10th roll. You may have a trend going here. Okay.
A trend.
It's a 10. It's hard 10. So this is 1 and 2 to 1 as far as that. And this individual is back off of the 10.
Not gonna place a come bet.
Okay, so this should be the 11th roll. There we go.
Wonder why he didn't place a come bet.
6. Okay. So this
Now all his come bets are hit.
As far as his bet here, and then the come one's 1 to 1 and this, and now he's off of this bet here. So this is actually all right here is profit. All right, so next roll. 5. So another 7 for this player here.
So, this is one thing I don't understand. I don't know why in particular. Obviously, like I said, I've caught in the middle of his series. But now he's got a pass line and odds, points 4. Guy has been, whoever it is, the random, has been hitting box numbers. I don't know why. You should either come back with a come bet, maybe leave it flat, or place 6 and 8, maybe. But everything, these strategy videos are always rigid. I get it. There's no room for common sense and logic at times. I mean, they're so rigid that they're going to play out the actual strategy as is described.
Okay, and still trying to make the point of 4. 5.
Another
You
5.
can see now a trend is developing.
Look out.
This is winning.
We got a trend going.
Now we're on the 1, 2. This is the 14th roll. All right, 6.
If you can't make money on a 14 roller, you shouldn't be playing.
So another 7.
I think it'll be up to $30.
All
Or the
here we
8
go.
should. 4 of them.
Next roll. Another 6.
Another 6. 3 6s in a row.
He wins that. Okay, let's see.
Well, I guess 2 6s in a row.
Oh, we got the 4. Made the 4. So made the point. So this better using the 5 count wins all that. And they're off. Essentially made 3 points and lost 3. So this will be the last one because it's going to go to a total of 6. These are off, and this shooter is actually on a pretty good roll. We're on the 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I'm gonna be curious to see what the 5 count guy does. I mean, they've gone through, what do you say, 14 rolls, 2 points. One of them was a 4. One of them was a 6. Is he going to wait again, or is he going to go back into the come, or why aren't you in the pass line? I'd like to know these answers.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the 16th roll. So
Wow.
now, 2 craps. So counts 0. Or actually, it's just we 5 counted this shooter, so you only restart the count when the shooter 7's out, and this shooter has not 7'd out, so he just is continuing to roll. Okay, 8. Okay. So as far as
Are you telling me that in the 5 count strategy, on this many rolls, he's not going back out there with action? Who has that discipline? Only a few.
this player goes, he's kind of done. He's not going to bet anymore because you 5 count.
There we go.
Shooter
He ain't going to
is-
bet no more.
person is still on a nice
I don't understand
So-
the philosophy of that. I mean, he's got profit. I get it, but it is a freaking craps table. So I don't like the strat. I don't like 5 counts.
9. So another 7.
Another money to the rack.
All right, finally 7 out. Okay, so 7 out. These all go away. We're gonna look at the end. So overall, as far as we played 6 hands, we made 3 points. We lost 3 points. That shooter actually had a pretty good run. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 rolls.
18 roller.
But now we're gonna look at kind of like where we ended up.
Never
as
pressed,
far
just
as,
collected.
which one made.
This is good for you. This is good for you younger
So,
people to
just gonna refill
see what happens when you just same bet.
the racks to see who ended up on the plus side. Alright. So both started with 220. So there we go. So let's see. So it's 20. So 20, 25, $26 this person made, and you can see this one on that long streak. You did get in on the long streak. Made. Let's see, these are all filled. There's original, so 5. So 25, 35, 40, 42 compared to $6. So hopefully that's an example there that you can see what happens when you utilize the 5 count. What this person did was when there were very short rolls, they did not lose any money. But when a trend developed, that last roll was pretty long, they were able to capitalize on it by their come bets and then hitting the bets. Whereas it seemed like this individual kept hitting their numbers, making monies, but you didn't take into account the fact that you didn't take into account the fact that they lost a bunch when it was very short rolls. So anyhow, so that's.
Well, they lost $22 every time because they were short. A PSO it would have been $22 loss. I can't even remember now. But an astute bettor on this type of little run, you'd have made your money back plus probably as much or more, because I mean a 1 unit press on those 6s and 8s on that 20. After you've got $22 in your rack on that shooter, you might as well see if you can catch this hand. And if increased just by 1 unit. Collect, press, instead of just collect, probably would have outdone the other. You'd have to go back and play through it. I'm just guessing off the top of my head. Let's see how he ends this up.
That's an example I'd like to show you of that, why the 5 count does work against a random roller, and it does keep you safe during those extremely short rolls where the person shooting shows no influence or dice control at all. So hopefully that was a good explanation. So again,
well, I agree. Random rollers have no dice influence. I mean, that's obvious. And I appreciate him pointing that out. I do not personally like the 5 count. You can wait 1 or 2 rolls. That's dice coach, not craps coach philosophy. I think I would have probably, if I was going to start out with 22 inside, it's $22, but it's a unit. You look at it as units. It could have been 110 inside. You need, if you're always going to collect, you need 3 hits minimum to get your money off the table. So you got to get into that 4th and 5th roll before you can actually get into profit. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting your money off the table as quick as you can. I don't know that there's many people that have the discipline to sit there and do nothing for 5 rolls. And then when you've won money, have the discipline not to make another bet. That's how it was played out here, though. So kudos on that.
Again, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And subscribe so you're aware of some updates when we put out new content. And as always, please leave a comment. We love hearing from you and answering your questions. Thanks for watching.
All right. Appreciate the Craps Coach channel. Looks like a new channel. It does look like a new channel. Hopefully you're not going to be mad at me for reacting to it. I don't really have a bad reaction. I don't have a negative or a positive. I don't even. It was a good exercise in rigid betting. Rigid betting. I'm going to do this and this only on this side. I'm going to do this and this only on this side. It's difficult on a real table to be rigid and come out ahead. Both of those came out ahead on that particular set of rolls. All right, so I'm going to give him the finger. Thank you. Practice like you play like you practice. Go roll to win.